Today I'm joined by the Coinbase NBA 2K League 3v3 Slam Open champions, Pistons GT. We got Coach Dew.
What's up, guys? How are you?
We got Anthony Ant Costanzo.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Doing well. We're also joined by Connor Harden.
What's up, y'all?
And Jaron Bagmotion Baylor.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, welcome to 2K TV. Let's get started. You were the defending 3v3 champions last year. You come into Season 6, and you're the Slam Open champions. What's the secret to success here?
For us, you know, we pride ourselves on consistency. We show up to practice every day looking to get better. We spend a lot of time off the court just preparing for games, making sure that, you know, mentally we're prepared for every single matchup, and a tremendous amount of trust in one another. So when we're on the court, you know, we know that we're all capable of making great plays, and we put a lot of trust in one another to make those plays.
We come prepared in every single matchup. Like, no matter who we play, no matter what skill level they at, we prepare and we treat them like they're the best team.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Nets. As natural of a scorer as you'll find in the game, DeMar DeRozan looking to lead the way. He'll be a key factor in the offense tonight as they anticipate the action at the AT&T Center. Nets, Spurs, tip-off right after this. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Smith. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And for the Spurs, some added excitement in the arena tonight, Doris. A matchup that gets every basketball fan excited.
A game like this, BA, has league-wide appeal. That's the kind of star power we've got on the court tonight. What a measuring stick for each team going forward.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Smith outside. Right wing. Here's Richmond. Rebound San Antonio. Matherin drills it from deep.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Richmond, up and over Smith. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And the Nets with possession here. It's a three-point game. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
On defense, the Spurs. Here's Richmond.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And the three off target. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Good on the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith outside. Shoots over Mobley. Smith no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Smith no good. The Nets have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Smith no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Smith outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Here's Matherin. Here's Chamberlain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Timeout call. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Smith. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Matherin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Adebayo. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Matherin. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn trailing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he lobs it up top. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
It's tipped. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he banks in the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. And that one drops.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Pass to Mathurin. For three, Smith. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some squads to get in the so-called mid-season form?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's about the personnel. Is somebody coming off an injury? How many new additions do you have? Is the coaching staff new? Different teams have different attitudes when it comes to the early part of the schedule. But for several, this is sort of an extended preseason working things out.
Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Mathurin. Back to Johnson. And here's Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a three. San Antonio again missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wilkins. San Antonio with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Mathurin. 5 points in the game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
An 8-point differential. Timeout called. Brooklyn
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
The T-shirt.
.27 left in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins, covered by Johnson. Wilkins can't hit.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Little. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Now Johnson. On the wing, Jones. From outside the arc. Scott with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith outside. Here's Wilkins, covered by Johnson. Smith. He can't hit that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, poked away. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Mathurin. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
What a way to begin this game. dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've pushed the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
San Antonio, let's give it up for yours.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nasir Little out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Back to Anthony. Tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Richmond. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Out to Anthony. The three is up. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Little. Knocked away. And stolen by Anthony. Johnson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Mathurin. The shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Bull, hounded by Adebayo. Out to Anthony. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fast break, Brooklyn. And the basket by DeRozan.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
San Antonio calls timeout. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
And the Spurs making a change here. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Smith outside. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
No good on the three.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Little shot is good.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Now here's Anthony. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Out left to the wing. Pass to Rodman. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
No good on the free throw.
Dennis Rodman. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
To the paint. Here's Rodman. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith, he's checked in for a little.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets. Jabari.
The three, Smith knocks it down from distance. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Chamberlain over Smith. Chamberlain gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior. And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Pass to Wilkins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Adebayo. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Smith no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Anthony for 3. Rodman with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Jones. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Scott, defended by Jones. Pass to Wilkins. Kicks it to DeRozan. Fires for three. No good that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Jones. Here's Chamberlain, defended by DeRozan. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Knocks it loose. So we conclude the first half. Spurs out in front. They lead by 13. And will return shortly.
The Nets, 22.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. This is performance as well.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too... drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And here's Johnson. Smith outside. Pass to Mobley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Evan Mobley. At the line for one.
Free throw good. Mobley.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
On the floor for Brooklyn. We've got Nasir Little. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Back to Smith. Up top, Johnson. Launches a three. Smith no good. Well, the Nets shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Johnson passes to Smith. Here's Matherin. The three ball. Knocks down the triple. He's got 18.
Just terrific vision right there from Smith to keep the ball moving for a score.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Richmond. Shot is up. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Johnson. Smith with it. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And Mobley throws it down.
That's you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Richmond. Up and over Smith. San Antonio with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep. Smith outside. Here's Chamberlain. Counted by Adebayo. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Spurs.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Over to the wing. From behind the arc. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Mole, he's checked in for San Antonio. Anthony comes in for Smith. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Richmond. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Anthony's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he trains the quick shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Pass to Bull. Here's Matherin. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Richmond. Rebound San Antonio. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Yep, count it. Mobley's got 9 points now in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the Nets shooting a disappointing 38%. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Little. And here's Adebayo. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Oh, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Little. 3-pointer. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. Now here's Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by DeRozan.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Christie. He's guarded by Anthony. Mobley against DeRozan. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Christie. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Launches it. Offensive rebound Spurs. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to DeRozan. .29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Mathurin. DeRozan with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. With 1 on the clock. Can't connect. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs up by 16. And time to step away quickly. We'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Scott. Here's Christie. He's guarded by Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
And for Brooklyn, Bam Adebayo is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Scott in at the small forward position. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Matherin. Here's Chamberlain. Hounded by Adebayo. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And for Brooklyn, they've got Bam Adebayo. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Scott in at the small forward position.
And I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Pass to Scott. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Adebayo. Clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mobley. Here's Abdul Rauf. Off target from outside.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And they pick up 2.
You simply have to defend better than that. DeMar DeRozan has the vertical. He's super efficient in that area.
Pass to Chamberlain. Looking to end this cold spell. Brooklyn with the board. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So the Nets making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Abdul Rauf. Here's Bull. Banked it in off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Richmond. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Stevens is checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Richmond. Floats one up. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Abdul Rauf, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
The 3, Smith. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 12-4 run. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the athletic trainer for Brooklyn provided some info for us. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
They get it back. Chamberlain. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged the bullet there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Richmond, covered by Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Mitch Richmond. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Spurs making a change here. Second to 2 is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Right side Jones. Pass to Matherin. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Matherin, defended by DeRozan. Jones from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:14 left in the final quarter. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Here's Chamberlain. That shot is off. Good D by Adebayo. Brooklyn with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Here's Adebayo. Yeah! And that one brings them within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Johnson passes to Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Richmond. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Richmond. Second personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
At the line for San Antonio.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Show us what you got.
Only 3 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Eddie Jones. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Adebayo. DeRozan for 3. Doesn't go for him. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bam Adebayo. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Magic Johnson.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The 3 from DeRozan. He's off on that one. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.